with Friends Podcast.
What up? Welcome to Crashing with Friends Podcast. Yeah. Welcome to Crashing with Friends Podcast, guys. Today we got Andrew Blanchard.
Hey.
Kyle Hobbs.
Hey.
Connor Hobbs.
What's up?
And me, the host, Jackson Brayman. How's it going, everybody? Take them shoes off, get relaxed. Andrew, how's your week going, man?
Yeah, it's going pretty good, man. You know, I'm glad to be here with you guys. It's fun to do another podcast. Hasn't been too crazy of a week. You know, I'm glad the nice weather's coming in. You know, it makes me want to get out and enjoy it. I didn't do a lot this week. You know, last night we watched the new Scream.
New Scream?
Yeah, I loved it. It was
Nice.
It was you know, I still don't know if I watched Scream 5 to be honest. But, you know, it's been a while, but I really enjoyed the Scream 6. But no, everything's been good. I got the Majora mask printed out finally.
Looks pretty cool.
Spent a couple hours last night and this morning trying to finish it up, just touch it up and buff it out. But yeah, it's all good.
Do you feel like you really started to master the 3D printing game?
I don't know about like the you know, the I don't know where I'm going with that. I was gonna say it went all right. It's mostly just settings, and I think I finally got the settings down. That
You're dialed in.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable about printing out larger pieces now, knowing that they're gonna come out solid and, you know, and hopefully in one piece. But yeah, it's the painting and the buffing out that I'm not too great with. But no, I'm a lot better at printing stuff now than I was, for sure. But yeah, that's probably all I got.
I still want my Daft Punk helmet, bro.
Yeah,
I'll pay you for it, bro.
Yeah, I still got you guys in the back of my head. I got to print out Matt's Mando helmet, John's Green Bay helmet, and then I'll add you to the list.
The helmet, man. There's the helmet he made me is up there. That white Ranger helmet.
The early stages of
Yeah,
printing.
yeah. It's gonna be nice to be able to print out all these things for everybody, and you know, reflect back at what it looked like to begin with, and what it looks like in 10 years from now, and see how much better and different it is.
It's really cool. Yeah. You've made some really cool stuff so far.
It is a lot of fun.
Have you ever thought about like just like making specialized dildos for people? So like this one is like a Tremor's head or whatever, or Bad Boy Ton. This one's the ton of the alien or whatever.
Yeah,
Xenomorph.
that'd be crazy. You could do custom pieces. It'd be interesting. Have a giant alien head for a dildo.
Just saying. There's a market out there you might be able to corner. So
Yeah, some freaks out there
Yeah,
for
you're
sure.
right.
Yeah.
give us a like if you want Xenomorph dildos. Kyle, how's your week going?
My week's going really good, man. Went to a Cardinals versus Dodgers game and actually got to see them win, which was pretty rad.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hate going to games and they lose. It's just such a demoralizing feeling. It's like, man, I spent all this money to come up here just to see them lose. Like, oh, it sucks. But that's what you go into knowing being a sports fan. And it was cool because my son, the last time we went to a game, if you're a listener of the podcast, like when we left the game, he was just demoralized. He was just like crying the whole way out of the stadium. And a lot of it was focused on him not catching a foul ball. And we went into this game with the realization, son, that's probably not going to happen. Like, I don't care how good you are. Like, it's just a slim chance.
So random.
So random.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and I mean, I had a really good time. After the game was over, we were walking down the street in St. Louis, and this guy rolled by us on a bike, and he's like, I could play music while riding my bike. And just riding right by us. And Anakin looks over and he's like, Dad, I don't think I asked him if he could do that.
What kind of music was he playing?
We don't know. He looked like he was maybe homeless.
Yeah. Like a guitar?
He had a guitar and a backpack, and he had a hat on too.
Yeah. I like those one-man bands that you see on the streets. They got like the little kazoo or whatever, and then they got the drums, and it's awesome.
The guy wishes he was doing that.
Yeah. Like if they can actually do it like effectively, like it sounds pretty good.
How are you supposed to tip that guy? He's like too mobile, you know?
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But the other thing I did was I caught up on Ted Lasso. I mean, I haven't watched this week's episode, but I watched the first 10 episodes of Ted Lasso season 3. It's okay. There's a lot of good parts, but there's a lot of parts that I'm like, man, like some of this is just kind of lingering too long and stuff like that. But I do like it a lot. There's been some really funny moments in this season. There's a really awesome Zoolander Easter egg. All I'll say is Jitterbug, but like it's pretty good. But overall, I am digging it. But nothing's compared to that first season of Ted Lasso. Unfortunately,
I'm liking season 3 a lot more than season 2.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer that this is going to be the last season, or that's what everyone seems to be saying. It hasn't been renewed for a 4th season, so.
Right. Last night we went and saw Incubus and Coheed and Cambria.
Ooh, yeah, we did.
Up in Rogers, Arkansas.
And by it, me and Kyle.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Yeah. I got Jackson a ticket for his birthday because I was going to go regardless. So I just got Jackson a ticket for his birthday. But, yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty fun. Incubus didn't play Megalomaniac, which is my favorite song, but they played every other hit though. But, that was really fun. It was kind of surreal seeing Incubus. I've been wanting to see them pretty much my whole life. It was one of those checklist bands, you know?
Yeah.
Some of those surreal moments.
Right. Coheed, they didn't play a lot of songs that I knew. They played 3 songs that I knew.
They played a few songs that I knew off of their newest album.
Right.
And I really dug those songs because I've really been digging the newest album. It's my favorite album of Coheed since probably the first 4 albums. They put out several albums since then, but
I've been liking that A Disappearing Act song. I don't know if you like that song.
yes.
What are other songs that are good? Because I've only listened to 4 or 5 songs.
Ah, man. You're going to make me pull out the track list.
Oh, you're good. I thought maybe if you had them up in your head.
I don't have them memorized yet like I do the first 3 albums. The first 3 albums, I've got those the back of my head. Mm-hmm. Back of my head. Like I say that all the time.
You got the back of your head, so it's legit.
You know, I like the back of your...
Yeah. As soon as I said it, I was like, I'm so fucking stupid.
We love you, Jackson. And that's really been my week, man. It's been pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Connor, how's your week been?
Another good week, for the most part. Played a lot of Zelda. Did a lot of stuff on that. That's still fun. Yeah, I don't think I did a whole lot. I mean, still watching basketball. I think I watched a movie or 2. Can't really remember. Can't recall. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, excited for the weekend. I've got a lot to do. I'm gonna get a lot of weeds killed for good, hopefully. A lot of stuff outside, a lot of stuff inside, cleaning. Gonna try to spray that bug stuff on the corners of my house to further reduce the amount of bugs in my house.
You can go buy a shit ton of Diatomaceous Earth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, no.
Don't even bring diatomaceous earth
we
up.
don't speak those words around here.
I don't know what that. What is that?
Oh man.
You don't know about Diatomaceous Earth?
In a movie, there's a demon. They've got to seal the demon, so they put the salt around it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much diatomaceous earth.
Okay.
So,
That's a good analogy.
I came up with it really quick too.
It'll kill your bugs and you can drink it.
It'll shred your insides.
Dude, whenever you told me we could drink that, I tried one glass of it, dude, and I was
so
like,
gross.
I can't do this.
Yeah, it's so gross.
I also tried a bit of it and I was like, this is just dirty water.
Yeah, you're drinking dirt. Like what?
I just threw dirt in it.
Because it didn't mix. It didn't mix with the water well, you know.
It's the same as going to the creek, kicking up a shit ton of like whatever it's at the bottom, and then just dipping a glass in and being like, Diet Tenacious. Bottoms up.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, are you just drinking freaking murky water? No, man, this is healthy.
Oh, so clean your arteries. Oh my god. That's some crazy shit right there.
I'm gonna go fucking eat some weeds. Do you want
Soil. Oh man, some random mushrooms I find next to my trees.
That's funny though. You can do a lot for bugs, but you can't really do a lot for snakes. You know, to like keep snakes out of your yard or your garden or whatever. Excuse me. But I was just talking to Faye about it, and you know, we had a I think it was the Web City citywide yard sale, and she was waiting outside, and she was sitting in the swing set that we have outside, and out of nowhere this girthy long garden snake was right underneath her swing, and it really freaked her out. And we were talking about it. It's like there's not a good way to keep snakes out. It's like you don't typically see them in the city, and it was crazy because when she was telling me, she's like, "Hey, there's a snake out front." I wasn't expecting to see that giant snake. 'Cause I didn't think garden snakes got that big. It's massive. We tried to trap it though, and we called I think we called like the wildlife people or something, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't do that. You're on your own."
Damn.
It's like, what do I do with a giant black snake in my yard? Go to
Machete.
the neighbor's yard. I didn't, but yeah, we had it trapped. It got out, and then we don't know where it went. It's probably underneath the house or something, but yeah, it freaked her out. She don't do snakes.
You got a rake?
I do not.
A rake could be a good thing to have. You could probably get it in that.
Yeah, just kind of.
And launch it.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do with it though?
You just launch it. Yeah.
We're in the city. Like, you just throw it in another neighbor's yard. Like, I was joking, but that seems like the logical.
I mean, you launch it. Yeah. You get in the rake and you throw it.
just wherever it goes, it goes.
Yeah.
Bury a hole, or bury it in a hole. Bury a hole.
I'll bury a hole. I don't know what that has to do with the snake, but
Oh man.
Yeah, you don't have to kill it. Just bury it alive, and the rest will work itself out.
yeah.
Jack, how's your week been, man?
It's been pretty good so far. I mean, the Coheed and Incubus show is freaking awesome. One thing I'll say about Incubus is that what's his name? Brandon Boyd?
Yeah.
I think that's the name of the singer. But
I think so.
if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, the singer for Incubus just sounds so fucking good live, man. Like, at no point did I feel like he was off key on anything. Like, he sounded exactly like he does on an album.
Yeah.
And probably my favorite parts of the show were they played "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd for like a tiny bit. They just immediately jumped into two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, and the whole crowd was like, "Ah!" It was a pretty dominantly white crowd, so it was like everyone was just like, "Wow! Oh my god, too!" Like they go ape shit for that Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
And fucking, what was that? They did another cover.
Yeah, they
Come
did.
Together by the Beatles.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that come together.
I'll have to check it out.
Another fucking white song,
I never thought I'd be headbanging to Come Together at a concert like that. That was fucking rad. It was so sick, dude. Yeah.
And they're I don't know if it's just their touring bass player or something like that, but they had a girl bass player that was playing for them, and she was fucking killing it the entire night, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, it was just an awesome show all around. Other than that, I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, new Zelda game. Just been doing like a lot of shrines and stuff like that. Haven't hit any of the temples yet, but
Her name is Tal Winkenfeld. That doesn't sound right, does it?
you're probably saying that wrong.
Okay.
I don't know.
It looks like their
Maybe.
bassist is recovering from brain surgery.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Ben Kennedy or Ben Kinney. Wow, that's crazy.
How about that?
She was a rad bassist though, dude.
Yeah, she was killing it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Very good. What else did I do this week? I mean, I've been watching Ted Lasso with like every episode that comes out. I still need to catch up on Silo. I'm 2 episodes behind on that. But
What kind of person are you?
did you watch the newest episode?
No.
All right.
Have you checked it out yet, Connor? Silo?
Not yet. It's coming. Yeah, I'm excited for Foundation to start back up, and then I'm sure For All Mankind's going to start back up before too long, right? Has anything come out on that yet?
Yeah, I think that's starting this fall.
Fall.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they already shot the whole season.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Well, you want to get into some topics, Jack?
Yeah, sure. Let's get into it.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to do first? Do you guys want to play? Because we got a good amount of stuff today on the episode. We could talk about E3 first. We can talk or Sony's press conference. We can talk about our predictions. Connor's got a movie game for us. Let's get into the topic that I want to talk about the most. I was watching a music video. It was Linkin Park's Points of Authority music video. Do you guys know that music video?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
It's all the lead singer or it's all the members of Linkin Park and all their heads are disconnected and they're like on like a pedestal and they've got like weird like things attached to their face and they got like their tops of their brains are disconnected and they got these like their tops of their heads disconnected and you see their brain and they got these like diodes like keeping them alive, it looks like electrically stimulating them or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like a giant war between like these robots and these like synthezoid robots, looks like. I don't know, or organic robots or something, I don't know. But there's a crazy battle that's happening. It looks like Linkin Park is basically controlling I think it's the good guys. But I was watching that and I was thinking, man, I would love to see this turned into like a movie. Like this whole premise of this music video. Just 5 disconnected heads controlling an army and what would happen with that. Are there any music videos that you guys can think of that you would like to see turned into a movie or like a TV show or a longer series or just...
Dude, I got one.
Okay.
The music video for the song Muse, Knights of Sidonia.
Yeah, dude.
I would love to see a good mashup of like kind of like campy sci-fi mixed with a western, but done really nice.
Like laser pistols and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that music video is badass.
I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess like Star Wars is pretty much giving me what I want in that regard, so.
Right. I mean, you got a point there. You
Yeah.
think of any, Andrew?
No, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen like any actual like music videos that I thought, yeah, that could be a movie. You know, like I can't think of anything off the top of my head that you know really comes to mind with actually making
Lit
a show.
Biscuits break stuff.
What's that Christopher Walken music video where he's like dancing and like floating and shit or doing weird shit?
That's a Fatboy Slim video. I'm trying to,
Let's turn that into a movie. I want to see that.
yeah, just give me a movie with Christopher Walken dancing. And then switches over to, what's his name? Guy who plays guy plays Hammer on Iron Man 2. Sam Rockwell.
Right.
Sam Rockwell is also known for just dancing in every single movie. That's his trademark. He's like, I've got to dance.
So big shout out to Daft Punk. Is it the Discovery album? I'm pretty sure, where they had the entire movie, this story of the secret star system.
Yeah, Interstellar 55555.
Yeah. Just a big shout out to that movie. I love.
I added one more 5, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's 4 5s.
Yeah, I always say 55-55.
Yeah, 55. That's a good way to say it. 55. Yeah.
It's a really entertaining movie that they did, a cartoon movie that's excuse me, a really entertaining movie that's with that album that if you're a fan of the album, I'd say watch it and watch it a few times.
It's great.
I've watched it a lot.
I've also watched it a lot. It's just it's a good watch.
Yeah.
I think I'd
Good
watch
music.
a Daft Punk movie. Like, I mean, obviously they're in Tron, but like their own movie.
You'd like it. I think
Yeah,
you'd like
I
it.
really like Daft Punk.
Because I mean, they cut out sections for like their music videos of that album, I think. So you might as well just watch the whole movie.
Yeah.
I want some of these Nicki Minaj music videos to come to like real life. I think Beavis and Butthead recently reviewed one of hers, and I was just thinking, man, I could go for a whole movie of this, you know. So
To be honest, I wish like Beavis and Butthead would just do literally do an entire movie of them just commenting on some other movie. Like they watched the first Guardians of the Galaxy or something like that.
I could go for that.
That would be awesome. Kind of like a Mystery Science Theater.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that would be cool. And the last one for me is, you know that music video, Higher by Creed?
Yes.
You know how the band members are jumping into the crowd?
Yeah.
And that's like the whole premise for the concert or the music videos. They're just doing a concert, jumping into the crowd. At the very end, the lead singer, Scott Stapp, he doesn't jump into the crowd. He like jumps and like acting like he's going to run. You know what I'm saying? He like juts forward. There's no way he's diving into that crowd. What happens after that? Is this a superhero origin story? Is there something else we're not seeing?
Doesn't
Yeah. He just jumps off and boof, he's gone. And then we
Shoots a web out.
Yeah.
I got the fucking full on image of him just like swinging out. He's wearing like that super light long sleeve white shirt. It's like half unbuttoned. Alligator tooth necklace.
Yep, that's all I had.
Right on.
Yeah.
I want a movie of the Creed Super Bowl performance. Or not Super Bowl performance. Was
The
it?
Cowboys game performance.
Yes. With that one fucking weird bald dude just like flying in the sky, just giving a weird looking face. Looking like a raptor.
That's weird, man.
Another question for you guys. I'm getting real fucking tired of seeing articles and stuff about AI.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you guys are too, right?
Yeah.
It's not real AI, man. It's not true sentience, man.
So how do you guys want AI to help you in your current life?
I want to get the fuck out.
If you could create like your perfect AI to do something for you or help you with something, what would you guys do?
I don't know. I was thinking about it on the way over here, and you know, it kind of reminds me of that movie Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams. You know,
Yeah.
like they basically have like an AI robot
Yeah.
butler,
Yeah.
but he like becomes part of the family.
It would be it'd be nice to have like a personal assistant that could like keep all like my appointments and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be nice.
I
That'd
would
be
just
practical.
I just want it to help me make money. But yo, do something to where you can make money for me and I don't have to go make my own money.
So what I want is something that I was going to be more practical. I just want something that does my fucking laundry for me all the time. Something I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay someone to do. I can just have a thing that picks up my laundry, takes it to the washer, and does it for me, and knows when it's dirty.
I think that's the best part about AI is convenience. It's like you watch iRobot and they got, you know, robots delivering packages and you know, like automatic trucks and stuff. And what's crazy is like I don't feel like we're that far off from iRobot.
I don't think we are. Yeah.
You're asking the wrong question.
What question is it, Connor?
How far off are we till we can merge AI to a robotic frame that can do what we need it to do? And then how long until we can turn that into a sex robot? Am I right, Jackson?
The porn industry is gonna fucking take off with it first.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be big time. Porn stars are gonna live on through sex robots. Their images will continue to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For long, it'll just be robots fucking.
It'll be like that Futurama episode where it's like, all right, download a old celebrity that you would like to put into this bot.
Yeah.
All right, Lucy Liu. All right.
Yeah.
That movie with I think it's Bruce Willis. It's called like Surrogates. It's like like VR, and then like you control an AI robot. I feel like that's where we're headed. Just like they put on the headset and then they just control the actual AI robot.
Real Steel style.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the first thing we do with it. We're just like, let's battle.
Well, let's have sex with them first, and then let's battle.
Then let's battle. Yeah. And then we'll probably have sex again after that.
I think, in all honesty, I think we're already there with the sex bots.
Yeah.
They just got to get them to a human form. They've already got this stuff that's like, yo, this thing will blow you. Real mouth feel.
You imagine getting a blowjob by a robot and getting like lockjaw or whatever. Like, how do you?
Batteries run out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to oil it up.
That's the scariest part. Is you really want to stick your penis into something that's like, you know?
Well, I don't know. Didn't Jackson talk about fucking a couch?
He did.
So robot's not far off.
I'll tell you this. There's no mechanic things that are going in like inside of a couch.
You're right.
Just zippers.
All uphill from here.
In a rough polyester.
I don't ever have to worry about it like, Chef Dyson my Wayne like whenever I'm using it. I don't even know if that actually happens. I don't know.
A zipper.
I don't know how those things fucking work. So
The sex robots.
Like a
yeah,
pocket.
the sex bots. I don't know their purpose. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know how they work yet. Still figuring that out.
Oh, I love you guys. That's awesome. Connor had a question for us.
Yeah, I did. What was my question again? I forgot.
What do you want your last words to be on your deathbed?
Oh, yeah. And if you can, try to say them in the voice of your dying breath, if you can, to make it more realistic.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'm stealing this from something. I'm going to go. My only regret is that I had no regrets.
All right.
That's a good way to live.
Or my only regret is that I had bonitis.
Bonitis?
Yeah, Futurama, you remember that episode?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're gonna steal one, I'm gonna steal one. You know the secret to keeping the show fresh, Dave? You gotta. I'm dead.
I was thinking like, what could you say to somebody to really just throw them off, It's like, I've never felt so alive.
Oh, yeah.
If I could somehow say that, I think I'd be happy dying. That or Free Willy.
Or like something like stuff my penis. Like taxidermy.
Don't let him take my balls. I left $1 million in the.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about. He's like, I buried it in the. Like that, I think that's the best part is messing with somebody on your deathbed. Like people know you're rich and you bury it in the backyard or something. You never make it to that.
Yeah. The fountain of youth. Has latitude for. That's the best way to do it.
That's
Just
a good
like,
one.
Yeah.
I like
Just
that.
fuck with them.
Yeah. Even all but the last number.
Die a couple of times like that. Be fun.
I don't know. Like right before it happens, like it's Jesus. He's black. I don't know. He's black. Black Jesus. Black Jesus. I don't know.
I feel like people would
It's possible.
they would believe no matter what you said. You know, it's like he's on his deathbed. You've got to believe it.
I don't know.
Right.
That's the whole premise for the movie Martyrs. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's fucked, dude. Like it's like kind of set into like two different segments. Like the first segment is a really grisly, violent like type of movie, and then the last half is like straight up like torture stuff going on, because what they basically, like, this one girl, she gets kidnapped as a little girl, but she ends up escaping somehow. She goes back years later to get her revenge, and the two people that were torturing her, she just freaking shotguns them to death, along with her their children, which is insane.
Damn.
And like later on in the movie, like one of the girls that like rescued that first original girl, she gets captured by like this organization where their whole thing in life is like, okay, what happens in the afterlife? And they feel that the only way that they can find out what that like answer is by completely fucking somebody up to the point of near death, and then bringing them back, be like, what did you see? What'd you see?
You should try to explain that movie on your deathbed and see what happens.
Yeah. Martyrs.
So get this, these girls.
I would probably like to do that in a different movie. So Ben Stiller's an act. I don't know. Ben Stiller, and Owen Wilson. There are like so many movies.
Oh, Grandpa's hallucinating again. Well, Connor, you want to play a game?
Yeah, let's play the game.
Games.
The new and improved movie game where everybody gets a shot to answer. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, okay. I'm good at these usually.
All right, so for this movie game, I do want the full name of the movie, okay, unless I say otherwise. So you can't just abbreviate it or whatever.
Okay.
Everybody gets a chance to answer, so don't feel rushed, but ideally,
Yeah.
write it down.
Write it
pretty
down quick.
Yeah.
I'll definitely try.
All right. So starting off, born an old man and inexplicably aging backwards towards infancy, Blank finds adventure and a great love as he travels through the 20th century. So it's actually The Curious Case of Benjamin Button,
Damn.
not just
Oh,
Benjamin
what
Button.
Fudge. I put buttons.
But we don't get credit for it then?
No.
We have to give it the real name?
Yeah, it was you're missing
know
over
there
half the name of the
Yeah, I
movie.
didn't know there was more to
Okay,
that.
The Curious
It's been a
Case
while.
of Benjamin Button.
That makes
Gotcha.
sense.
Okay.
All right. When fire-spitting, brain-sucking bugs attack Earth and obliterate Buenos Aires, an infantry unit heads to the alien planet for a showdown. Buenos Aires. When fire-spitting, brain-sucking bugs attack Earth and obliterate Buenos Aires, an infantry unit heads to the alien planet for a showdown. Fire-spitting, brain-sucking bugs, Buenos Aires, alien planet, showdown. All right, Starship Troopers. Let's
bruh.
go.
It is, of course, Starship Troopers.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised
right.
I got that one.
Bonus question for Starship Troopers.
Can you make the face that he makes when he's getting his brain sucked?
All right. What is the name of the infantry unit after it has been taken over by the main character? What is the name of the infantry unit after it has been taken over by the main character?
I can't remember, actually.
It's actually Rico's Roughnecks. Close.
Man, that would.
Oh, come on. You're not giving me the point for that?
Rico's Roughnecks.
Why would you?
Put Roughnecks.
Oh,
It's not just the Roughnecks.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's Rico's Roughnecks. It was a bonus question. Don't feel bad.
It was a TV show called Roughnecks.
But when it's taken over by the main character, it's called Rico's Roughnecks.
Okay. Whatever.
Highly specific question. All right. A hard partying, foul-mouthed teddy bear comes to life, threatens to derail his human companion's attempts to enter adulthood and marry his girlfriend. A hard partying, foul-mouthed teddy bear comes to life and threatens to derail his human companion's attempts to enter adulthood and marry his girlfriend. Foul-mouthed teddy bear.
I'm ready to turn it over.
It's Ted. Was there a Ted too?
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a point for Andrew and Jack. I'm not trying to trick you on any of these guys.
Yeah, I didn't think the second Ted was worth mentioning.
Yeah, I don't think
that's
I
why no one
watched
talks
it.
about it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it definitely should have stayed at just one.
Even the first one is
Yeah,
just okay.
it's got those like little inside jokes and stuff, but I didn't think it was.
Right. I agree
Yes.
completely. All right. In 1993, U.S. soldier helicopter into Somalia on a routine mission, but an unexpected attack forces troops into a battle they aren't prepared to fight. In 1993, U.S. soldiers helicopter into Somalia on a routine mission, but an unexpected attack forces troops into a battle they aren't expected to fight.
Okay.
We got a Black Hawk Down.
I've never seen the movie.
I actually really like Black Hawk Down.
I was just like running my brain, like trying to think, like, okay, what's a movie that might fit that?
Yeah, the Somalia was what threw me off. I thought it was Afghanistan.
Yeah, good movie. All right. A troubled thief who extracts secrets from people's dreams takes one last job, leading a dangerous mission to plant an idea in a target's subconscious. A troubled thief who extracts secrets from people's dreams takes one last job, leading a dangerous mission to plant an idea in a target's subconscious. You guys ready? Inception.
Inception.
I can't remember what the movie was called.
Good job, guys.
I've seen that maybe one time. It was definitely interesting.
Yeah, worth a watch. When diabolical genius Dr. Evil travels back in time to steal super spy Austin Powers' mojo, Austin must return to the swinging 60s himself. Looking for the full name. When diabolical genius Dr. Evil travels back in time to steal super spy Austin Powers' mojo, Austin must return to the swinging 60s himself. Ooh, Andrew, it was The Spy Who Shagged Me. Close. So that's one for Kyle and Jack. After researchers turned into zombies in a secret lab, the government sends an elite task force to contain the outbreak. After researchers turn into zombies in a secret lab, the government sends in an elite task force to contain the outbreak. And I'm not trying to trick any of you guys.
I think I got it. If I could spell it right, that'd be great.
After researchers turn into zombies in a secret
You just
lab,
looked at my fucking board. I saw that.
the government
I'm not writing
sends
down what you put.
the government sends in an elite task force to contain the outbreak. Okay, it's Resident Evil.
Okay.
Just Resident. I mean, isn't Raccoon City a TV show or something?
I thought it was Resident Evil Raccoon City, but I could be
Okay,
wrong.
it's just the first Resident Evil movie.
Okay.
That's just.
I didn't see that you wrote down Resident Evil.
He's like, I gotta change it real quick. Got to throw him off.
After crash landing on a desolate planet, a pilot and her passengers, one of whom is a convicted killer, must fend off a race of carnivorous aliens. After crash landing on a desolate planet, a pilot and her passengers, one of whom is a convicted killer, must fend off a race of carnivorous aliens.
All right. I'm ready.
Wait,
Turkey noises.
Show them to me, show me too.
All right.
Oh, so close. Jackson with Pitch Black.
Pitch Black. Oh, man.
Yeah, that is Pitch Black.
Yeah.
That was like the other one in my brain.
What'd you get, Kyle?
I put Alien 3. Because,
I
I
put-
mean, that's
Yeah.
Alien 3, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Good job, Jack.
Quality
She
Jack.
said one convicted killer.
Right.
Alien 3 is a shit ton.
All of them are convicted.
That's
pretty
true.
much, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. When evidence from a 100 million drug bust gets stolen, 2 Miami detectives must crack the case and protect a witness before their unit gets shut down. When evidence from a 100 million drug bust gets stolen, 2 Miami detectives must crack the case and protect a witness before their unit gets shut down. Not trying to trick you.
I'm ready. You guys
Ready.
ready?
You guys ready? Bad boys.
All right.
Good job, guys.
I'm glad I got that because I only watched bits and pieces of the very first Bad Boys.
They got the new one.
Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah.
Bad Boys
is that
2
out
was
yet?
fucking dope, though.
The new one? Anybody know?
It's been out for a while.
Is it?
Yeah.
I need to watch it then because I don't think I've seen it. I was waiting for it to come out.
Yeah, I need to check it out. All right. Decades after the success of a sci-fi series, the show's washed-up stars are recruited by the actual aliens to pull off an intergalactic rescue mission. Decades after the success of a sci-fi series, the show's washed-up stars are recruited by the actual aliens to pull off an intergalactic rescue mission.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready?
Got me stumped.
Stumped.
Give him a second. Give him a
right.
second.
You all right?
Hint came out in 1999, so it had stars of that era.
I don't know. I can't think of anything close.
Decades after the success of a sci-fi series, the show's washed-up stars are recruited by the actual aliens to pull off an intergalactic rescue mission.
Well, I feel like it's so obvious too.
When you hear it, you'll be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay." Go ahead and
got
show the
nothing.
boards
Go
in.
ahead.
Galaxy Quest. Tim
I don't know,
Allen.
Nah, still doesn't ring a bell.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I have honestly never seen the movie.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
What?
I've never seen it.
Dude, you guys should check it out. I think you
it's
guys really
actually-
like it.
It's actually good.
It's got Alan Rickman in it.
Yeah. Alan Rickman.
Alan
dude.
Rickman, bro.
Hans Gruber.
Yep. I remember seeing the trailer for it a lot as a kid, but my parents, they just weren't down for that mess. for
Yeah,
some
I
reason.
faintly remember that. Yeah, I don't think I ever watched it though.
Eh.
I remember like the part where it was like, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Whatever. He's like sticks his whole hand on the guy's face.
On Netflix until May 31st, so you guys can watch it this
Okay.
weekend if you want to check it out. I'd check it out.
definitely-
It's a funny,
yeah.
it's a good movie.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I like it.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. All right. Years after the Civil War, a bounty hunter and his captive are waylaid by a Wyoming blizzard and hole up in a way station with 6 dicey strangers. Years after the Civil War, a bounty hunter and his captive are waylaid by a Wyoming blizzard and holed up in a way station with 6 dicey strangers. So you got him, his captive, the dicey strangers, the 6 of them.
I have no idea. I'm a guess though.
All of them hole up.
Does that look like Fear and Loathing?
All right.
All right, let's see it. The Hateful Eight. Oh man,
Brock, do you see
Brockback Mountain. Oh my
It's
god,
spelled broken.
I know.
that's the sequel. That's the sequel, man.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I couldn't remember how to spell it either.
All right. After crash landing on the long abandoned planet Earth, a young boy sets out to find a beacon that will save him and his dying father from doom.
I can know that one.
Repeat it once again, please.
After crash landing on the long abandoned planet Earth, a young boy sets out to find a beacon that will save him and his dying father from doom. Father.
I think I spelled that wrong.
I don't know if I know the name of this movie, but I know the fucking movie you're talking about.
It stars a famous actor and a not so famous son.
You're giving away too much.
Yeah, I remember the movie. Let's see if I can remember the title.
Half of the title is in this description. You guys want me to repeat it?
I'm good. Connor's slowly judging you right now.
I'm giving him a shot if he actually writes down the real thing, but I don't think he's going to.
I don't think so either. All right.
That's After Earth. Good job, Andrew and Kyle.
So it's not Will and Son Earth movie.
Isn't that an M. Night Shyamalan movie?
I don't know. It might be.
It might Shyamalan.
Yeah, I'm glad I changed it because I went to put Afterlife and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
No, it's not. But you got After Earth. Good job. All right. Another one that's leaving Netflix on May 31. A majestic horse born in the wild experiences cruel. Oh my god. Okay, let me redo this. A majestic horse born in the wild experiences cruelty and kindness when entering. No. That's X-rated. No. A majestic horse born in the wild experiences cruelty and kindness when encountering humans for the first time, all the while refusing to be tamed.
God.
A majestic horse born in the wild experiences cruelty and kindness while encountering humans for the first time, all the while refusing to be tamed. Looking for the full movie name here.
The one word in the middle is messing me up. All right, you guys ready?
I don't know. Okay.
I know this is not, it sounds so fucking stupid.
Style of the Cimarron, Stallion of the West, and Spirit. If you combine Kyle and Jackson, you get it. It's
What?
Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. Very
Stallion.
close.
It's the like
Style of the
I'm glad that I at least got the title right. You know how many different horse movies there are?
So he put style.
That's all that's coming to my brain. God. Spirit, style of the
Good
But I
stuff.
should get a point because I was the closest.
You were very close, Jackson. Very close. Very close.
I'm gonna fucking punch you, dude.
I'm just
He was the should I do a point?
no.
Bonus question. What was the horse's name in that movie?
Oh fuck.
Spirit.
I don't know. I'm guessing it's Spirit.
I
Yeah.
would assume it's Spirit. Yeah.
All right. Next question. In the violent aftermath of a jewelry heist gone awry, tensions turn deadly for a group of thieves convinced there's a police informant among them. In the violent aftermath of a jewelry heist gone awry, tensions turn deadly for a group of thieves convinced there's a police informant among them. You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. It's Reservoir Dogs.
Ah,
I've never seen it.
Jackson gets the point.
It's a great movie, man.
It really is a great movie.
It's got one of my favorite lines, like where dude is shot in the back and he's like, "Say the goddamn words, you're gonna be okay."
All right, next one. A group of Hollywood celebrities stuck together at a party grapple with cataclysmic danger and each other as the apocalypse dawns. A group of Hollywood celebrities stuck at a party together grapple with cataclysmic danger and each other as the apocalypse dawns.
You got it?
yeah.
All right.
All right. This is the end.
Oh, the end. The end is the other movie, isn't it? The one with the Simon Pegg going to the bars.
That's called At World's End.
That's not, is it?
I don't think
thought
that's what it's called.
I thought at World's End was with
Johnny Depp.
is it?
The Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, that's at World's End. It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's not what I was thinking of, but yeah, you're right.
I'm very sure. Hold on. Double checking. Cornetto trilogy.
There's
The World's End. My bad.
the
You
world.
fucking idiot.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, Jackson loses a point.
You suck, Jackson. God, couldn't think of a name.
I recently rewatched that movie not too long ago, and
Oh,
it's
yeah?
a lot better than I remembered it. So.
I bet it is.
Hey, fuck off.
All right, separated at birth after a genetic experiment gone awry, long lost twin brothers reunite in this comedy starring blank and blank. Separated at birth after a genetic experiment gone awry, long lost twin brothers reunite in this comedy starring blank and blank.
Man, why is this not coming to me at all?
I know the movie. I just gotta remember what the title is. It's a good movie though.
Separated at birth after a genetic experiment gone awry, long lost twin brothers reunite in this comedy starring blank and blank.
It's a really old movie though, isn't it?
It is an old movie, 1988,
Yeah.
if you call that old.
Well, it's pretty old.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the one with the guys in it, and it's a funny one, and twins, good stuff, guys.
I was gonna write Parent Trap with dudes, and I was like,
Parent Trap with dudes.
Half a point.
All right, now for the people who really watch movies. Ben bets his coworkers that he can make a woman fall in love with him in just 10 days, but along comes Andy, a writer with her own agenda. Ben bets his coworkers that he can make a woman fall in love with him in just 10 days. But along comes Andy, a writer with her own agenda.
Connor, is there a certain reason why you had this question on here?
No, not really.
Okay.
I have it on here because I like this movie.
Oh, okay.
I think I might have actually seen this movie.
I know I've seen it.
All right, let's see it. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
All right.
Good stuff, guys.
Matthew McConaughey is what makes that movie.
So Connor, this didn't have to do anything with Ghost Girl?
No,
Ghost Girl.
No, let's not talk about it.
no. I mean,
So you
that's
want to tell me about Ghost Girl?
I don't even know what Ghost Girl is.
where you been, Ghost Girl. It's a Fast and Furious 7 reference. All right, next one. In this action-packed sequel to Blank, the elite anti-terrorist team finds itself framed for treason by global mercenary Zartan. In this action-packed sequel to Blank, the elite anti-terrorist team finds itself framed for treason by global mercenary Zartan. Do you know your movies?
I don't know if I know that one.
This one was actually talked about recently by a predominant person in the media. Very good looking man. If you can imagine such a man.
I'm ready.
I don't even think
Okay,
this is
so
right.
in this action-packed sequel to Blank, the elite anti-terrorist team finds itself framed for treason by global mercenary Zartan. Not coming to anyone's head?
I got
No,
nothing.
but I got something wrote down.
Okay.
I've got something
I don't
too.
got nothing.
All right, let's see it.
Go ahead.
Expendables 2, Airbud.
Everybody, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing
So
comes
that's
to mind.
G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
gosh.
And the notable figure was none other than myself. You didn't figure that one out.
I definitely didn't.
My name is Connor.
Zartan. Wow.
Zartan.
True story. Yep. A determined hen and cocky rooster lead their feathered friends in a great escape from the farm to make sure that they are not turned into chicken pies.
It's also a fantastic fucking
I
movie.
almost put chicken pie.
It's chicken pie.
Chicken thigh.
Do you guys all have it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it. Chicken Run.
I was so hoping one of you would accidentally write Chicken Little.
Well, he said chicken pie. I wrote
Man,
it.
that's a sky's falling story. We ain't dumb, Jackson.
All right, I think this is actually the last one aside from a light bulb question I could ask you guys. But after a huge earthquake, a young dinosaur named Blank finds himself lost and alone until he meets his four friends in search of their families. After a huge earthquake, a young dinosaur named Blank finds himself lost and alone until he meets four friends in search of their families. Jackson with his pristine handwriting is taking forever.
All right, see sucker.
Just check. All right. The Land Before
Oh,
Time.
I forgot the.
I'll give you
I'll
a break.
accept yours.
I'll give you a break, Andrew.
I'll give you a break because I know you ain't winning.
All right. So yeah, we got Kyle with 14, Jackson with 15, and Andrew with 11. So good job,
You
Jack.
Dirty dog. Man, I would eat a tree star right now.
They look pretty good. They look crunchy.
Yeah. Those leaves from Land Before Time.
Yeah.
I remember trying to eat a leaf one time because it was like tree stars, bruh, and yeah, it sucks.
Kobe.
Did you make that?
No.
It was really close.
Oh.
Nothing but net.
All right. So this next topic here should go down pretty easily. So it's that time of the year, one of my favorite times of the year. It's video game Christmas, baby. So there's a lot of games coming out, and there's also a lot of game releases and or game like release dates and stuff like that. Pretty much E3 is this time of year every year, but E3 is not really a thing anymore. So I was wanting to get some of your predictions for this coming release schedule or E3 type thing. There's like Summer of Games Fest. There's like EA's gonna be doing their thing. Microsoft's gonna be doing like an event. Ubisoft's gonna be doing a lot of different companies. Nintendo, PC Games conference. Revolver Digital usually does a conference. You guys have any predictions for this year?
I think that they're going to show off Starfield, and it's going to leave everybody thinking, man, this is not the game I thought it was going to be. And slightly disappointed. That's what I think.
I think you're right. And I think people are going to be like, oh, cool. It's another Bethesda game. It's nothing new, nothing cool. Like if it looks or plays anything like Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or any of those Fallout games, I'm out. Like I don't have time in my life for another boring game like that.
Yeah. I mean, it was good back in the day, but
yeah, I'm just not a fan of those, man. I like Skyrim, stuff like that. I like Elder Scrolls, but
yeah.
And just the junk aesthetic is just like not. Ugh.
I think one thing about Skyrim though is Skyrim is a really good game, but when you play on Xbox or PC and you have the mods, like it truly makes it such a better game with the mods. Kind of hoping that the game would have been like that to begin with. Because I feel like I've only ever had fun with mods on Skyrim, being able to do whatever you want. It just doesn't restrict you as much,
Yeah, I need to look into like putting mods on some of the games that I have, because I bet if I were to put mods on some of the games that I own that I just never really decided to put mods on, I bet some of them would be a lot fun.
Yeah, that's the thing too about the mods. It looks better, it plays better. Well, not necessarily like it doesn't affect the game itself, but the mechanics and stuff. I mean, like it makes it to where it's like you're playing a different game.
One of my predictions is they're gonna finally show off that new Fable game.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
From Turn 10.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's gonna actually have gameplay and hopefully a release date.
Yeah,
It's been in development for a while.
They remastered the Fable games, right? Was it both of them or just the first one?
The first one had an anniversary edition, and I don't think anything else did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a prediction. It might not actually be at like any of these showcase shows, but I believe that before the end of the year, Rockstar Games will announce that they're going to bring back Samuel L. Jackson for the new Grand Theft Auto game. He hasn't been in, he was in San Andreas, but I would like for him to come back and not play a piece of shit character, because he played a dirty cop in San Andreas.
Oh, wow.
So
I don't remember that. You're talking about for GTA 6?
yeah,
Okay.
for GTA 6. I'm so looking forward to GTA 6, man.
Yeah, me too.
The hype is real. It's real within me, man.
GTA
Yeah.
5 was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Another one of my predictions is Final Fantasy 9 is going to get announced with a remake, and it's going to be the same kind of quality as Final Fantasy 7.
I'd be surprised, but I'd be happily surprised.
Yeah. You guys got other predictions?
Yeah. I predict that there will be a new Game Boy Color Zelda game remake, similar to how Link's Awakening happened. I could see A Link to the Past being done that way, just because of how popular it is, like overall for Zelda. But personally, I like to see Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages. I like to see those two games make that transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be so cool if they did those Capcom games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those Zelda Capcom games in the back of the day were great.
Yeah. Very fun.
You got another one, Jack?
This is all just wishful thinking, but I would like to see them go back to some of like the original PlayStation games and like remaster some of them to just make them look better and play better, like the original Spider-Man game and stuff like that. I don't know. I doubt it's gonna happen though, but
Yeah, it's called Spider-Man 2. They showed a trailer for it at the end.
I know. But you understand what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
I would just like to
often
play. I just like to play super nice remasters of some of the old games that I played.
That's the problem with nostalgia. You want to remake all these old movies and games, and it's just not as good as it was back in the day. They try and remaster it, and it's just a disappointment.
Yeah, I think, a lot of it is like, when they switched to 3D graphics, a lot of these great games came out and then, they just look bad, but overall they are great games. So it's like, let's make sure they are preserved in a big way, and why not make more money off of them,
Yeah, I mean, if they do it right, I think there's definitely potential. But on the other hand, it's like you start to remake all these old games and you mess it up, and then now where we're at.
Yeah, I mean, look at Resident Evil 4 remake. I think they really did a good thing there, right?
Oh yeah.
I think so. I like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. I mean, they can do it right. Especially like, seems like Capcom is doing a good job, And I think that Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater looks like, the quality is definitely there. So I'd be surprised if that game's bad. But
I wonder if they're going to change any of the story.
I hope not. It's a really good game. I highly recommend everyone play it. It's my favorite out of all the games that I played Metal Gear Solid wise.
Weird, and a lot of people don't like the third one as much.
I like how it starts out as, it's very grounded. He's like an infantry soldier in a sense. He's kind of like a behind enemy lines soldier type of guy. And then it turns into like, all this crazy shit is happening. And then eventually, by the end of it, he more or less leaves the military to become a mercenary. And then later gets cloned. And that's how Solid Snake comes about. And that's what makes Big Boss, and then Solid Snake. One came first and was the main dude and then got cloned. And then the other dude is just like a clone of the military. But he ends up free thinking a little bit. But yeah. It's a great story, man. A lot of cool sci-fi stuff. Nanites, huge war mechs and stuff. Like a lot of cool stuff.
I had another prediction. EA is going to announce a new Burnout game. It's going to be open. It's going to be open world, complete destruction, and it's going to be on the same destruction level as Battlefield 4. So they'll have an emphasis on big explosions. And like when they do their crash breaker game modes, you'll be able to like destroy buildings and destroy cars because your cars explode hardcore in those crash breaker modes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna look rad. That'd be my prediction.
I'd love that.
That'd be sweet.
I'm gonna predict. Aside from what Kyle said, I'd love to see a remake of The Legend of Dragoon, just like a full on. You could either just do an updated graphics or a full-on remake, either one. I'd love to see that. I think a lot of people have asked for it for a number of years. So, enough time has passed. I think we could get it.
Yep.
Blue Point Games was rumored to have been making it for a while before they came out with Demon Souls remake. So it's like, man, they ought to remake The Legend of Dragoon.
That would be sweet. That was part of a rumor, so hopefully, someday. Yeah. Another prediction of mine is they're going to announce a new Time Splitters game, and it's going to have some type of mind-blowing like time travel mechanic that's cool. Going to like blow everybody's mind. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Time Splitters is rad. And then my last prediction was Nintendo's finally going to show off Metroid Prime 4, and they're going to be like, oh hey, and also Metroid Prime 2 and 3 are completely remastered and they're on Switch today. So it'll be a day and date thing when they were announced 4.
That'd be cool.
Fully show it off. Because the rumor is they've had 1, 2, and 3 in the pipe just ready to go for a long time. Mm-hmm. And they finally released 1 again as a remaster.
That Time Splitters game, that's where you can like freeze time, kill the guys, and then start time back up. Right?
No.
I played a game that was similar like that.
It's like displaced people through time, the fight. Normally the missions you have to like go and collect an object or whatever, right? Isn't that how it was? And then like you could also have like PvP modes and stuff that we mainly played.
Time Splitters was made by the same people who made like GoldenEye.
Oh, okay.
So when you play Time Splitters multiplayer, it felt a lot like GoldenEye multiplayer.
But better.
But way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't made by Rare. It was made by a bunch of guys that worked at Rare that went and made their own company. And it was so fun, man. The multiplayer was so good. Man. But yeah, you guys have any other predictions?
I think Microsoft will release information on their new gaming like tablet type thing. You know, because I don't think they have yet, right?
No. What I would like for them to do is be like, hey, we're now available on Steam Deck as far as like Game Pass.
Fully
and stuff
integrated and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're trying to come out with their own handheld.
I would imagine so. I guarantee
kind of
they
late
are.
in the game, aren't they?
Well,
No, they're not.
No.
I mean,
they've
not
got
really.
such an emphasis right now on cloud gaming.
Okay.
Yeah, they want that to be like their next big thing, and I can see them going like, "Hey, we've got a new thing that is specifically for Game Pass and cloud gaming."
Mm-hmm. And with Sony just revealing theirs, I'm sure they're like, okay, we got to reveal ours now. You know, we got to be competitive.
We'll see how competitive Sony's thing is. I mean, it's just a Wi-Fi thing. You know what I'm saying? It just does remote play.
Yeah, Microsoft could do more with theirs. I would think.
Let's hope that with Sony's thing, eventually they integrate their cloud service into it and let you play games. But supposedly that thing only has a 3 to 4 hour long battery life, which is a huge bummer, man.
I could see like a pretty much a desktop PC and a gamepad with a Microsoft, and you know, I could see them having like the full desktop and then like, you know, like a game mode type thing where you could switch it over and it's just a game library and all that.
They were already testing out. There was like rumors that they were testing out Windows on mobile console devices. So why are they doing that? Like, why would they be testing that out unless they're gonna try to dual boot the Steam Deck, or they're gonna release their own handheld console, which would be
both.
which would be so fire.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to go ahead and move into Yo Dude? Check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, dude. Hey, yo, what's up? Check this out. Yo, dude.
Yo, dude, check this out. So, scientists have done research and they've come to the conclusion that reduced oxygen intake is linked to extended lifespan.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So we have to figure out a way for us to slightly choke ourselves all day.
Wear a turtleneck, bro.
Yeah. Turtlenecks.
Turtleneck and those choker necklaces double up.
Right.
Yeah, dude, check this out. Silver Dollar City shuts down the steam train ride again following another incident where it went off the tracks. And it looks like only one person was slightly injured, but they went off the tracks by like 3 or 4 inches, and everybody had to get off.
Yeah, somebody I know that said she was on that train when it derailed.
Yeah.
Dang.
Apparently it's happened quite a few times, so.
Yeah, the one not that long ago, I think actually, I don't know if this one did, but the other one, it flipped on its side, didn't it? Wasn't it laying on the hill?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, like it just completely toppled over.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on it.
For people listening, Silver Dollar City is a amusement park in Branson, Missouri.
That was one of my
quite fun.
favorite rides too. I love the train. I'm not a big like roller coaster person, so I always loved doing little things like the train.
Pretty sure it's also rated the #1 theme park in the United States outside of Disney World. It beats Disneyland.
Yeah.
Really? It's fun. It's a fun place to go to.
It's definitely a destination type place.
It was just cool because they had those people, you know, out there in the woods that would stop the train, the robber or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So when I was a kid and they stopped the train, you know, everything's so real when you're a kid. Like, oh my God, what's going on?
You know, it's kind of like train driver up the road, man. There's bandits.
Yeah.
Train driver go look and he's like, "All right, y'all, put your change in the hand."
Yeah, it
It
was
was
fun
good.
how they interacted with the people on the train.
Never did it.
Really?
Oh, really?
Not even once, yeah.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's just a simulated train robbery.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it now because apparently it's even more simulated coming off the tracks. Get what you pay for.
All right. Yo, dude, check this out. Production on the 80s TV show Alf was so freaking stressful that Max Wright, who played the father, Will Tanner, he actually freaking physically attacked Alf, the puppet. Producers had to jump in and like pull right off of Alf.
Kick his ass.
I've never seen very many episodes of that TV show, Alf, but I just remember one joke where he was talking about it. It's like, everyone on my planet is dead or whatever. He's like why? Is like from this? And then he's like, no, we all just plugged in our hair dryers at the exact same time.
You got one, Andrew?
Yeah. I don't know if it's as interesting as it is to me because I like wildlife, obviously. But it says you can tell
I'll read mine.
Yeah, okay. Yo, dude, check this out.
Yeah, there you go.
You can tell the temperature by counting a cricket's chirps, and I think it was interesting to me because most people hear crickets chirping and it's just loud and it's annoying, right? So it says if you're not sure what the temperature is on a hot summer day, just listen to crickets. It says, according to the Library of Congress, the musical creatures adjust their temperature sounds according to the temperature. Or sorry, the musical creatures adjust their signature sounds. I don't know if I said that. According to the temperature, it says, which means that they count how many times a cricket chirps in 15 seconds, and then they add 37. It says you'll get about the average of what the temperature is outside. You hear a cricket chirp, and the one thing you're not thinking about is counting their chirps to figure out the temperature.
Now that's a yo, dude, check this out.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Who would have thought, though, if crickets of all things could tell the temperature?
You just blew my mind.
I remember learning that from like Dr. Doolittle too, but they never told me how. Right? Like, you can tell temperature by listening to the crickets. That's what Eddie Murphy would say. And I'd be like, okay, can you explain a little bit more so I know what you're talking about?
Right, like who?
If they go faster, is it colder? Is it if they go slower? Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it just says
Thank you for actually.
how many times they chirp in 15 seconds, and then you add 37 to it. So it's curious how they got the 37 and who's researching crickets anyway. You know,
People like
Science
crickets.
rules.
somebody figured it out.
Science does rule.
It's crazy all the little things like that. That something like a cricket that's a small bug can do something like that for the world.
Wow.
Little cricket, big impact.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And yeah, in other countries, people are eating them. So
Yeah,
Right,
true that.
right.
They could be telling the temperature right now. How hot is it inside that pan? You tell me.
That's awesome. Well, you guys have any closing words of wisdom for the viewers at home?
Stay safe and have fun out there, but don't get too crazy out on them creeks and stuff.
Yep. The day we release this will be Memorial Day, so
Yeah. Stay safe.
happy Memorial Day out there to everybody.
remember, kids, don't smoke crack.
Yep. And next week on the podcast, we're going to have William Ryan Jordan again, and we're going to be doing rapid fire questions. So look forward to that. And hope you guys have a good rest of your week. We'll see you guys all next week.
All right.
Bye.
Later.
Let's do it. Bye.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.